Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT.Wealth, and we are on part 8 of our dividend investing series, and today we are covering 3 great dividend stocks. So let's get into it. All right, welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, this is part 8 of our dividend investing series. Now, if you're new to this series, the whole concept of it is to create over $3,000 a month in passive income. Now, this is a long-term investment strategy. This is not some get-rich-quick kind of thing, but we are achieving this by investing $50 every single week into our M1 Finance portfolio and choosing some really solid dividend-paying companies. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a quick update of where my M1 Finance portfolio is at right now and my current holdings, and then I'm going to go over 3 fantastic dividend companies. Now, these 3 are not companies that I have invested in as of yet. If you did see part 7 of this series, you'll know that I am at 10 funds in my portfolio right now, and I'm wanting to keep it capped at that just until the balance grows a bit higher or warrants some rebalancing. But I want to still provide you guys with some other great dividend options as part of this series, so just sharing the information that these could be really good picks for you. As I said, we are investing $50 every week into this portfolio, but we are not the only ones doing this dividend investing series. Our friend Sam with My Financial Friend is also doing a dividend investment account, and he is contributing $100 a week. And then our friend Logan from Logan Fisher is also contributing to an account, and he is doing $25 per week. So we tried to give a range of investments price points so that there is a series for everyone. And just before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, this is just your friendly reminder to please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Really helps support us, and give us a big thumbs up if you like the video too. All right, so let's take a look at our M1 Finance portfolio. So our total balance is sitting at $449.85 with a modest return right now of 94%. As I mentioned before, I have 10 funds in my portfolio right now, and that is these 10 listed here. We do have a mix between, green and red as far as our returns go right now, but that doesn't bother me because we know this is a long-term portfolio and we are going to ride out all of those ups and downs. Now on to our 3 great dividend-paying stocks. And first up is Lowe's, our trusty home hardware store. Lowe's has paid a dividend since 1961 and increased its dividend for 58 consecutive years, qualifying this company as a dividend king, dividend aristocrat, and dividend champion. Now, I know a lot of us are familiar with dividend kings and aristocrats, but dividend champions basically is an aristocrat who just isn't necessarily on the S&P 500, but has increased their dividend for 25 plus years. Lowe's dividend yield is 1.45%, and they pay out quarterly with the next ex-dividend date coming up on October 20th for a payment date on November 4th. So Lowe's operates over 2,000 stores across US, Canada, and Mexico. They have over $70 billion in annual revenue and are the second largest home improvement retailer behind Home Depot. And 2020 has actually been a pretty solid year for them so far, as most of us were stuck at home for a good chunk of time and we're taking on a lot more home improvement projects. Looking at our stock forecast for Lowe's, you can see that we're trading around $165 right now, and it is rated as a strong buy with a high-end price forecast of $205 and a mid-range of $185. So along with that consistent dividend, you do have a good chance for some growth here too. Second on our list today is Con Edison, also known as Consolidated Edison. These guys are an energy company providing gas, electric, and steam to the New York City area. Now, Con Edison has paid a dividend since 1972 and increased its dividend for 46 consecutive years, qualifying them as a dividend aristocrat and dividend champion. Their dividend yield is 4.12%, and they pay out that dividend quarterly. Now, their last payment did just come out on September 15th, so our next one we will be looking forward to December for. Now, one thing that I do love about Con Edison is that they are a clean energy company. These guys are committed to a sustainable future and moved away from coal as a power source 50 years ago. So their generating capacity is comprised of 71% renewable energy and no coal or nuclear, and they are the second largest owner of solar electricity production in North America and seventh largest in the world. That definitely speaks to their sustainability in the long term as everyone's becoming a bit more environmentally aware. When we look at the stock forecast, we're kind of right on target as far as the current trading price and the forecasted price, and it is rated as a hold. But if you are strictly adding this to your portfolio as a strong dividend contender, it still remains a key player, as we're not expecting the stock to suddenly take off and soar in a big growth way. We're looking for that reliable dividend income. And third on our list today is Procter Gamble, who is a huge consumer goods company producing many personal care and household items. So the Procter Gamble dividend has been paid continuously since 1891. You guys, 1891, and has increased for 64 consecutive years, obviously qualifying these guys as aristocrats, champions, and most of all, dividend kings. Their dividend yield is 2.28%, and this one is also paid quarterly, with the last one coming out in August, so we should be hearing a declared date here pretty soon for October. Procter & Gamble's company covers a large variety of brand name household products, such as Charmin, Tide, Bounty, Duracell, even Pringles. So this is one of those stocks that you can really keep forever, as I don't see any of those big brand names going away. Looking at their stock forecast, we're currently trading around $137 with an average range of 141 and a high end of 153, and our rating is coming in at a moderate buy. So those are my 3 dividend paying stocks that I think are worthwhile looking into. As always, I'd love to hear what you guys think, so give me your thoughts on those 3 stocks or maybe some other dividend stocks that you love or are looking at. If you are new to our dividend investing series, I highly recommend that you go back and check out some of the past videos of this series that are all under our dividend investing series playlist, especially part 5, where we really go over the calculations that we are using for this projected passive income and the beauty and importance of compound growth. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure that you are subscribed and give us a big thumbs up if you made it all the way to the end of the video here. Have an awesome day and cheers!